Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Scratches. I'm here with the one and only Game Hordette. She's going to be helping me drudge through this game. We're hoping that...
it gets better.
Yes. I think that's exactly what the lady in this painting was hoping. That's her looking at a copy of Scratches. And she has her, oh shit, this game sucks balls look on her face. Alright, so, let's see. It's raining outside, by the way. But it is silent rain.
Good observation, sire. Move along now.
Let's go downstairs here.
I forgot which doors are which.
Yep, we haven't played this in a week since the previous 3 videos. So, if I get lost on the stairs, you know why. All I know is I need to find the telephone, because Jerry might be calling me. Jerry, it's Michael. It's scary here. My balls are tingling. There's going to be lots of gay Michael and gay ball jokes, by the way. It's an ongoing theme in this game. So it kind of reminds me of Resident Evil, opening the doors. Minus...
the scariness.
minus the coolness of Resident Evil.
Hello, it's Michael.
Come on, phone ring. I know you want to. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, there it is. Yay, it's Jerry!
Hello.
Michael, how are you doing over there? The sky is falling here.
You mean the storm has hit there too? Seems the entire universe is falling here. I'm afraid to go outside.
Well, the better then, as I won't be able to come for you.
You won't be able to come on me? Oh
but
no!
It's seemingly impossible driving to Northumberland, even less getting anywhere near the Manor. I understand many of the roads are closed.
Northumberland.
So much for my hopes of seeing Mr. Electrician today, then. Ah, the benefits of being away from society, eh? I should have listened to you.
Don't panic. I'll come right for you, as soon as this thing is over. You just hang on.
Jerry, stop saying you would
It's not like I have
come.
any other choice, do I?
I'm afraid not, my friend. This storm has the power to disturb the dead.
Well, it seemed like this very same storm has awakened the evil spirits resting inside my new home.
What's that?
Not sure, but I happened to hear some odd sounds last night. Kind of
That was my balls clinking on the desk.
In the basement.
I do remember the cleaning lady saying something about rats.
Unless we're talking about mutant rats here, I don't think that's the problem.
Michael, my friend, you were tired from a long trip.
I think we've already had this phone call conversation, didn't we?
On top of that,
Sounds familiar to
moved to a
me.
very old
I'm having some
house.
fucking deja vu
This
here.
was the most common complaint from people moving to old houses.
Ghosts on the loose?
Sort of. Now go focus on your book while you still have enough light. I'll be there as soon as possible. By the way, Michael, I have the combination for the safe right here.
Yeah, we
Oh, great. Tell me.
did this. Sorry if you have to watch this again.
1-1. Just remember to share it if you bump into any expensive jewelry.
Of course I will. Bye.
Bye-bye, Jerry. Well, let's go find that the safe there now that we now got the combination. That's my bedroom. I think this is the art gallery.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Behind the picture. Touch those breastises.
She's holding my crystal ball. Ooh, there's a key. Mr. James T. Blackwood. Dear sir, we hereby propose to furnish all equipment, materials, and labor to complete the contract for the construction of the second floor of Blackwood Manor. Base bid $34,000. God damn! Anyways, here's commissioned work for the construction of the house. Didn't say anything about my balls. Get out of here. Oh, actually, I think there is something of importance here. The contact number here, you're going to need that later for the bank. I don't think you need to write it down, though. Michael's great at remembering things. Alright, so we got some blue key, it looks like, or silver key. Blue in color. Generic looking. It's generic. Kind of like this game. Where does this blue key go, you might ask? I have no fucking clue, so don't ask. Let's go up to the attic. I believe there's a locked door up there.
Wasn't that one?
It wasn't up in this attic. Got our music chesticle, bird cage, newspapers. That was open. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Interesting, there must be more than one key for that door. Very interesting, yes. Holy shit, it's my paints! Some blueprints. The schematic blueprint of the ground floor of the house. Okay. Alright. Okay. Committed to memory. Yeah. You can actually see each of the rooms here. That's important. Never noticed that. The servants' bathroom, of course. My lovely room. The African gallery. The shitter. That's odd, I don't remember seeing that room. I had to find some way to get into that room. The entrance to the house, obviously. Well, so there's some secret room here in between my room and the gallery room. Might want to make note of that. Common sense dictated. It's the very same room I was standing in now. All the rooms are in shit condition, apparently. Whoever painted those pictures must have been deeply disturbed. Another key there. And picked up the lid of a can. Because you never know when a lid of a can will come in handy. Oh, a hammer too. I'm getting dizzy. So that key went into the room here. Let's check out what's behind this door. At this point, I wasn't going to bother with light switches anymore. They don't fucking work. A large rope was hanging from the railing above. Good. I might need to hang myself if I play this game for too much longer. Ah, there we go. Oil can.
That's for the light. The lamp.
Several dusty cans are sitting on the platform. A very dirty can. Dirty can. I like dirty can and dirty balls too. It's kerosene.
You put it in the lamp.
We need some of this oil for our lamp.
Do you put it in the oil kit?
First we need to put a hole in it because this guy's not capable of just opening it the normal way.
So particular.
I managed to pierce a hole into the lamp. Oil inside the lamp by tilting the can slightly. There's very little of it though. That's okay because now we have some oil in our lamp.
I need a match.
And we have matches, so we're good. Place is fucking dark. See if we can get us some rope here.
Cool.
Heck yeah. Now I just need some soap. They don't have soap on a rope for when Jerry comes over.
Did you pick up the arm? Didn't.
Alright. So in the past couple rooms we've gotten some rope, oil can, hammer, paint lid, and another key. which is silver and rather generic looking.
Like the rest of them.
Alright, we're going to go through this door here in front of us.
No, we're not. Oh,
Yes, we are. Holy shit.
holy shiitake.
This place needs a fucking paint job. Alright, let's head down the stairs. And we're gonna go left here. Now, according to the blueprints, that room was supposed to be around here somewhere. Let's check out the walls. No, not the painting. Yeah, look at that painting. I think that's where the bedroom was supposed to be. Don't go through there. Look at the wall around there. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Like that?
And the other way. Other way. Oh, look at the wall there. According to the blueprints I found, the door to the room should be in this spot. Try using the knife on the wall. Try clicking the right button.
Cool.
I scratched at the wallpaper only to reveal a doorway that had been bricked up. Oh. Going to need something stronger than a knife to get past that. I'm going to head back upstairs.
Don't want me nothing.
Your direction sense is terrible.
All the way up. Cool.
Oh, there's the window I opened before.
Is it open again? Can you go outside? In the rain.
No one can hear you right back there, I can tell you that. Large crack in one of the walls. I'll make a larger crack in one of the walls. I carefully pondered the situation and thought about what I was going to do, and said, I'm fucking crazy! Why was I obsessed with that room, or whatever occurred inside this house for that matter? I felt a strong urge to go there, even though I was about to risk my life. I decided that climbing down through the window was the only way to get inside the mysterious room, and I resolved to do it. I'm in!
Oh, dun dun dun.
With the loss of my strength, I managed to get inside the mystery room, and mysterious it was, indeed.
What is it, a baby room?
It seems as if someone took extreme measures to forget about the existence of this room, and for some reason, Mr. Blackwood? The creepy wooden horse seemed to be smiling at me. Hi, Michael. I'm the creepy wooden horse. Care to rest your balls on my back? The empty cradle inside such a dirty, neglected room made me feel very sad. And I wanted to masturbate. Alright, well, this room sucks so far. A baby rattle. Birth certificate.
1961. Holy shiitake.
Mother Catherine. Father James Thomas Blackwood. And the baby's name is smudged. I wondered if this member of the family was still around town and would perhaps be able to shed some light on the past history of the house. I had to find some way of getting in touch with him. How did I know it was a him? Because his sex was male. Maybe you could hold me over till Jerry gets here. I climbed down here to see a birth certificate? What the fuck? Fucking bullshit. There's some blocks down here, but I can't fucking look at them.
Look at the oranges.
BIN 097. We got 6 and 8 over here on the O and the A. Game Hornet, write those numbers down.
I really need to.
I don't know. Fuck. I'll write them down for the shit of it. Let's see. O B I N A. OB1 Kenobi. No, different game.
Almost spelled Obama.
Obinya. And the road breaks, you die, game over. End of scratches. Time to start Shivers. We're going to be doing Shivers after this. Hopefully it's a little more exciting. So far, this is a little
Not exciting.
not exciting. The opposite of exciting. Dull, boring, drab, dreary, dookie. The only fun part is playing with Michael
And his balls.
and my balls and masturbating in the corner. All right, so let's figure out what to do now. Let's go ahead and head back up to the attic. Because that's where I like to smoke my crack. Filters out better through the air. And we need to check out some newspapers anyhow. I looked for anything worthwhile news in the editions of May 1963. I checked if there was anything of interest back in August 1961. There wasn't. The Journal. Terrible news shocks the community of Rothbury. Mr. James Blackwood, distinguished resident of this town and widely acknowledged construction engineer, was accused of murder Oh no! He murdered the maid of Blackwood family. While the nature of this situation is of the most unusual, given that Mr. Blackwood is a highly respected gentleman and murder rapist, Miss Mariani, an Italian immigrant and aspiring photographer, affirms having a photograph that supports this accusation. Game Hornet doesn't want to read, so I'll do it. I knew no one would ever believe me, so I took a picture of him, she says. I was supposed to be in town during the afternoon, but I didn't have the need to. I didn't have any errands to do, so I was in my room playing with my new dildo, and I saw the shadow out in the garden. When I glanced through the window, I couldn't believe my motherfucking eyes. The lady, oh God, the sole thought of it sent shivers down my spine. Speaking of shivers, you should go play that game, because this one sucks! The photograph in question is in the possession of the authorities. It's been revealed that it clearly shows Mr. Blackman burying a shape in his garden. We can almost confirm that the shape is a body, says Police Chief William Bailey. But even if the image is not clear, this alone with Mr. Mariani's statement is enough to open a serious case against Mr. Blackman. Police officers have already headed to the Blackman Manor as we speak. Up until this accusation, it was believed Miss Catherine Blackman was on a trip. According to the information we received from the school where she teaches, the police chief continues, a notice was sent to the teacher's department which stated that Mr. Blackman had to leave on a sudden trip, and that she would make use of her license to do so. Miss Mariani's accusation puts that Mr. Blackman is a very compromising situation. Even if we can't find anything in the garden, we found a glove. We will set him free. Fuck it. The efforts of Dr. Christopher Milton, one of Rothbury's most respected doctors and longtime friend of the Blackman family, minimize the facts that have been unsuccessful, and the news is subject of discussion throughout the whole town. Hundreds of rumors are crossing the land. Theories range from plausible to complete bullshit and crackpot, crack whore, crackman ideas. But the question that keeps lingering in everybody's mind, like a game hoarder fart, is to be found. Why would a wealthy, educated man cold-heartedly murder his wife after 30 years of marriage? I'll tell you why. 30 years of marriage! What the fuck? Obvious answer. Alright, let's check out this other newspaper. Game Hornet's going to read this one for us.
Sad news hits our beloved town today, following an announcement that was received with rejoicing amongst many, that one of the most illustrious members of our community, Mr. James Blackman, was having a child soon. We now have to relate a macabre turn of events. Don't laugh at me. The son that was being lovingly awaited by the Blackman family died shortly after the delivery due to a strange ailment. Understandably, the information disclosed about this happening was sickening. It appears that Mrs. Catherine Blackman was already suffering from pains in her stomach, probably an indication that there was something not healthy about her pregnancy. Mr. Christopher Milton, who attended the birth, assured us that he made every possible effort to ensure a safe delivery, but with bowed head he said that the boy was already doomed ever since his conception. The cause of death has not been stated, but those few close to the Blackman family have said there were serious complications during the delivery. Helping to relieve that somber news, Miss Blackman was thankfully found to be out of danger. Her husband did not wish to comment about the event.
Because she had been fucking a black man. Alright. My huge disappointment quickly gave way to an empty void feeling. Something wasn't right here. I began wondering if James Blackwood was somehow involved with the death of his son. Like that would be anything new in this fucking world. This was back before people were crazy and fucking murdered their kids and dumped them in trash cans. Carried them around in shoeboxes and shit. Fucking sick world. Bunch of sickos out here, I tell you. Alright, so after finding out some of that disturbing news,
We're just gonna turn around in circles here.
we're gonna wander aimlessly into the gallery. Got huge testicles. I know that moves. Don't lie to me.
Maybe you can move that thing out of the way. This one. Can you move it?
Alright, so what we're going to do here now, we're going to use our knife on the baseboard of this cabinet holding the testicles.
Where?
The baseboard.
This thing?
Up. See where it gets lit it up? Yeah, try it there. Try it lower. Up. Right there. The fuck? Go lower. Should be able to do it at the very base. Clicking the wrong button. Fucking bash that shit open with a hammer.
That was pointless.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe if you zoom in, that would make sense. Game order.
It's your fault. Gotta oil these wheels here because they're rusty. There we go. Now we can pull it. Oh.
Ooh, hidden door. Use one of our fancy keys on that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna need more than a key. Whoa, he did that quick. Whoa, this room is dark. I think it's time to light up our lamp. Maybe you can just use the lamp. Oh, there we go.
Don't shake your head at me.
My goodness. Worst button clicker ever. Holy moly! Let's move the, see if we can move those.
Sure can. All with one click.
Check out that mask. An odd-looking African mask, positioned in the middle of the storeroom. Its presence made me feel terribly uneasy. Pretty sure that's the mask we read about in the earlier video that causes people to eat each other.
Kind of like bath salts.
Just keep looking around the room and pressing the correct button. It's down in there.
Oh, I didn't even know this was here. It's a letter.
My recent researches on the Dalmar have shed some light on their terrible activities. I understand now that the lack of existing information about them was not only a cause of their small size and rarity, but also reluctance or rather superstition attitude towards their nature. Even some of the most important historians of South Africa will refuse to mention their name, usually referring to them as War Tribe. Or, after digging into some of the most obscure books I could find about the subject, I must admit, now reading them made me very nervous and uneasy, bringing back the memory of those horrible acts I witnessed on that day. I can't understand why any human being, uncivilized or not, would behave in such a manner. War among savage tribes is, of course, very common and a reoccurring theme in history, But the Dalmar, they went even beyond war. Usually a tribe will engage in a battle to conquer new territory or perhaps defeat an enemy. They did it for the sole reason of destruction and extreme love for violence. The account of their action is downright scary. They'd invade villages, slaughter every inhabitant without regard of their sex or age. Men, women, children would inevitably perish by their fury and hate, which is, I think, the most unsettling element of their stories. They didn't use any weapons. They killed villagers with their bare hands and teeth as if they were drawing power from an unearthly source. I find it hard to believe this, and if I hadn't seen it with my bare eyes, I'd say they were some kind of wild legend. Once they'd slaughtered every living thing in the village, they'd burn it to the ground. Every single construction or possession of the fallen villagers proved that they definitely were not interested in conquering or even taking some advantage of the terrain. Their motives were moved solely and purely in incredible despisal of life and hatred towards anything that wasn't from their village. That is another curious thing. They somehow managed to sustain a constant population level, as if controlled exactly the amount of people needed for an attack, but at the same time warrant survival using their few existing resources. I fear this wasn't some kind of wondrous organization system, but rather an elimination process of useless member or unnecessary child. I dare not think about it, but I'm afraid this would explain why they didn't need to hunt for food. They feasted upon themselves. Now I know what the mask I took stands for, and I shiver at the thought of it. I must confess, I'm worried. I don't know why, but I fear for my life. If any strange African men jump out of the bushes, I'm fucking leaving. Game Hordette's turn.
No.
Yes, read now, before I hurt you.
Dear Christopher, please excuse the tone of this letter.
Yeah, it sucks.
I know I must sound like a raving madman, but I truly can't find a proper way to put together all the thoughts that have been taking my sleep away these past days. There is a reason behind all those recent adversities. It's the mask, Christopher. It's that mask I told you about. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't studied its origins on my own. But it's really the source of all my suffering. The tribe it belonged to. I must confess I didn't take the mask by appropriate means, and I fear this might have unleashed some terrible wrath against my life and everything that surrounds me. It's been over a year ago since I've witnessed the most outrageous acts of violence that not even in my worst nightmares could have imagined, and the mask was the epitome of it all.
The what?
What I was thinking of when I took it is beyond me. It was probably a vicious streak of greed, but I can see clearly now. It represents evil, and I'm truly convinced that this evil can somehow take shape and punish those who have disgraced it. I did, and now I must face the consequences. I will take some more time to investigate this. I might even go back to South Africa to seek help, although something tells me not even returning the mask would do any good now. The damage is already done, and I believe it's getting worse as the days go by.
Fuck that mask!
Fuck this letter. Every time I walk past the gallery, I can hear the incessant odd chatter, as if something was being plotted inside. And those voices, Christopher, they seem to be angry. Please help me. Come and see me as soon as you can. Love, James.
Hi, James. It's Michael. Alright, folks, that wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned. Continue to watch and support the Game Hordette channel. We're going to be donating 1 penny for every view to the